It's hard to forget the moments when 18-month-old baby Jessica was rescued after falling into a well in her aunt's yard in 1987. And that story is reminiscent of what happened earlier this week as first responders received a frantic call to rescue a 14-month-old boy who was stuck in a hole in his own backyard. The entire thing captured on body cam. NewsNation's Brooke Shafer introduces us to the heroes.
All right, Jeremy. Nice and easy.
We're both parents, so certainly understand the stressful situation and the initial unknowing whether the child was okay or not.
Officer Ronnie Wagner and EMS Director Brian Falco sprung into action. 14-month-old Bentley had fallen inside a PVC pipe 12 feet underground in his yard in the small town of Moundridge, Kansas. Their biggest challenge, his age.
Since we were unable to communicate with him, we couldn't give him instructions, and we had to essentially work the problem ourselves around him. Essentially, we had to, it sounds callous, I guess, treat him like an object that we had to work around. He was the goal.
With little options, the rescue teams worked on a solution. In the end, they created a device that would ultimately save the young boy's life.
I think it was probably a 12 or 15 foot section of 1.5 or 2 inch PVC pipe. And then we used some climbing rope essentially from our firefighters rescue vehicle. And we threaded the rope through the pipe and then tied essentially a loop at the end of it.
Responders crafted a handmade catch pole to fish out the trapped toddler.
We got an arm.
He would raise his arm, so we snuck the rope over his right arm and then waited for him to move around a little bit to thread basically the rope around his left side and underneath, finagle it a little bit so that we were, under both arms. Then we were able to pull the rope tight, and like the video shows, we just raised him up and then administered some care.
Bentley was unharmed and 20 minutes later in his parents' arms. Responders, they say it's just what they're called to do in their small town.
Just working seamlessly together without any drama. We had a common goal, and we came together and worked the problem.
Brooke Shafer, NewsNation.
Incredible. Brooke, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.